In Brooklyn, I know there's lots of people from the city scattered about. I've met at least 3 or 4 of you, and Amy and I were neighbors in Brooklyn for many years before she moved up to this beautiful part of the world. So let me tell you about it. On Henry Street, the blacktop heat will melt your rubber soul. In the evening by the waterside, the bridges turn to gold. Down at the beach, the breakers breach the sand like pink champagne. But nothing moves me half as much as Brooklyn in the rain. The night we met, my shoes were wet and my patience had run dry. You asked me in and wrung me out as lightning crossed the sky. It happened then, I knew it when you walked me to the train. I fell in love with you and then with Brooklyn in the rain. This is the sing-along part, so listen. Beneath the lights on Flatbush Avenue, we rode the crowd and did without under skies of blue. Then came the day you blew away in your little hurricane, and I could not tell the gates of hell from Brooklyn in the rain. We go, sad and soggy Cinderella. Now on Henry Street, I shared a seat on the front stoop with a cat. I am content to pay the rent on this brownstone railroad flat. But now and then I think of when you kept me entertained. I do not love you anymore, just Brooklyn in the rain. Ready? Thank you very much. Thank you. I might ask you to sing again later because I know now you've revealed yourselves as a singing crowd. And I mean, you know, when you play a place with an open mic, people sing, so you know. Anyway, thank you. Thank you very much. I'm so pleased to be here. I was here back in the before times. I can't remember if it was 2018 or 2019, so it's really, really lovely to be back in this lovely room again with all you fabulous folks. I apologize if the guitar is a little bit ringy. She doesn't really care for the cold, and so sometimes she gets a little ringy on the top there. I did grow up in New York City, but I come by these cowboy boots honestly because I grew up in the deep South, Staten Island, and I moved to Brooklyn as an adult. But yeah, I'm wearing my Staten Island cowboy boots, purchased in San Antonio, Texas. But yes, I am from the Deep South. And this is a little bit of what it was like, this next tune, growing up in that Deep South place. It's a song of youthful indiscretion, which I suppose we all commit at one time or another. It's important, and not everybody gets around to this part, but this is a little bit of self-discovery in the mix. I'm still searching for self-discovery sometimes. Hole in the chain link, opened on the breeze. We shitted through like burglars, tore apart our jeans. Each rhyme from the bottle lingered on your lips. Midnight dew on me and you glisten through the lips. Like naughty little children, we smoke cigarettes, share little secrets and making little bets. Starlight in your golden hair and eyes of ocean blue. I thought you wanted only me, I wanted only you. Golden boy, golden boy, I miss making mischief with you. Sirens at the reservoir sang to us on shore. Red flashing warning signs that we chose to ignore. You took off my sweater, better to be home. Come on in, the water's fine, we'll do as we are told. Naked in the moonlight, slippery in our skin. The calming glass of water gladly took us in. We slid beneath the surface, shimmering and cold. And we swam until the silver moon had turned itself to gold. Golden boy, golden boy, I miss making mischief with you. Oh, I miss making mischief with you. Late at night, oh, in our clothes, we were all alone together in your bed. I reached out, oh, you just froze. Sometimes the truth is better left unsaid. I am still here in the city with a husband and a child. I hear you moved to Florida, ran a little while. I hope you found a lover, I hope you found your bliss. I hope you found a golden boy with peach wine in his kiss. Golden boy, golden boy, I miss making mischief with you. Golden boy, golden boy, I miss making mischief with you. He does live in Florida. Facebook is an amazing thing, and sometimes you don't necessarily want to get back in touch with those people, though. You know, oh, you do you. I'll just stay here and pretend I never saw the things you believe now, because I don't want to know. I'm not going to share, because you know. Anyway, ask me later, I'll tell you. Black smoke rises from an iron pan. Stings my eyes and stains my hands. What's done nameless names for all of my songs for some reason in my head. I grew up going to the Catholic Church. I haven't been inside of one in a long time, except maybe to look at the windows. I do stop by St. Patrick's every now and then in Manhattan just because it's gorgeous, and I do weirdly still find a sense of solace inside of all kinds of houses of worship, but most especially the ones from my mostly abandoned Catholic faith. Some days I stop into the church to hide. Eternal twilight dulls the edge inside Our Lady of Sorrows. Though she seems just out of reach, sincere and faithful hearts beseech Our Lady of Sorrows. Pray for us. Do you still remember the touch of human hands, Our Lady of Sorrows? Pray for us. Our watch is dust that filters down in colored glass. Light gathers round Our Lady of Sorrows. Through sculpted eyes now rendered blind, beneath cool marble will I find Our Lady of Sorrows. Comfort us. Beside us when sadness intervenes, Our Lady of Sorrows. Comfort us. Some days I stop into the church to cry, and secret tears fall down and flow right by Our Lady of Sorrows. Does she hear my wordless pleas? Do my songs of praise appease Our Lady of Sorrows? Rescue me. Oh, sweet lady, show your face to me. Oh, Holy Mother, I do not wish to be a lady of sorrows. Rescue me. Very much. That stuff doesn't wash off. Catholicism, I mean. And all the requisite other things. Any recovering Catholics in the room? Hey! We can have a little group recovery session later.
Meeting at 10.
What's that? At 10? 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock. Usually I find those Catholic recovery sessions are in the exact opposite place that most other recovery sessions are. Like they're usually in a bar. Yeah. Different kinds of recovery, right?
We are Catholic.
Yeah, see, right? That's right, we drink wine at church. One of the perks. Gotta gear up for this one. Gotta bend the pick and all, right? Sweet Jesus, turn out that light. Who was the genius? Tore down the curtains last night. Cold morning, how's my brain? Leave me in darkness, daylight ain't nothing but pain. You think I would know, you reap what you sow. Chasing that warm afterglow, but I never learned where you are concerned. Night after night I get burned. Holy Mother of every dead saint, I know what's good for me, and I know damn well too much, so I'm going to play something else. All those tunes that you just heard are on existing records, some of the 5 records that John mentioned. I have them, of course, in a little suitcase in the back, and they're for sale. And I do the thing where, like, you pay whatever you want. We used to do this with Bird Molly, too. You pay whatever you want for the records. There's a little box there. I'm not very good at math or making change, so I trust people to pay whatever they want, literally whatever you want. Like, $5 is fine. 20 is the suggested price, $5 is fine, 100 is also fine. I don't discriminate in that way. If Mr. Musk wants to come in and drop $1 million, I will kick him in the shins, but only after he gives me $1 million. Anyway, those are all in the back. And I'm saying this as a prelude to the fact that I would like to let you all know, I'm letting all my audiences know that I'm making a new record, and I hope right now, as we speak, I'm making a new record. It looks like I'm playing for you, but I'm really making a record. And I hope it's out sometime before the end of 2020. Yes, I said that. I got a little stalled, and it's still kind of 2020 somewhere in my mind. The record started being made in 2020, and then it just completely ground to a halt like everything else, including my own psyche. So anyway, I'd like to play you a few songs that I hope will be on that new record in hopes of tempting you to pre-order one. You see, I'm a working class gal, and I don't get behind, and I'm a union gal, and I don't get behind all those the online fundraising platforms that people use to make records now. Like, what do people use now? Patreon, GoFundMe, Kickstarter, that thing. I have never used it, and I never will. But I do take pre-orders from people, meaning, like, you give me $25, which is the record and postage, and I send you a record when it's ready on CD. I don't make albums, I don't make LPs right now because they're so expensive, but and I also make digital things. So you get the physical thing and the digital thing. You give me $25, you fill out a little form that's in my little case there, tell me where you live and how to reach you and how to send you things, and then surprise, poof, a package arrives in the mail at some point. But you have to trust me and I trust you, so there you go. I believe in the power of the people and trust in each other. So anyway, if you're interested in any of the songs that you hear in this next little set, and you'd like to get on that pre-order list, please come and visit me in the back, and I've got little forms. Anyway, this is one of them. So thank you for sitting through my commercial. That's it. You won't hear any more of that. You ever wonder what you're going to leave behind? I don't have much but an apartment and a car, but I got a lot of written material. Silent sentry standing on a shelf, pages filled with rambling notes to self, wide and narrow spines like sparrows perched to fly away. One by one I took them down and read them all today. So many names I don't recall, places and people held in thrall, burn them all. Whisper witness, wishing what could be, telling tales of lines and graceful melodies, and clean up the details that are too gory in these messy, naked first draft histories. So many stumbles I recall, casting shadows toward a fall. Burn them Let me keep my memories. Promise me. Promise me. Promise me. Burn my diaries. Burn my diaries. Burn my That's basically instructions from my kid, who turns 19 today, as a matter of fact. My kid, he was busy, I was busy, everybody was busy today, so we're celebrating tomorrow. I got a little cake, it's waiting for him. My baby is 19. Which one am I doing? I hate that I have to keep putting my glasses on. I usually have a gigantic set list that I put on the floor, but of course I forgot to bring that gigantic piece of paper. Oh, right, that one. Yeah, a little levity. I entered a songwriting contest a while back. I don't really do that so much anymore, but this was like an invitational one, so I thought it was kind of special. A lot of my friends had done it in the past, and so I was like, ooh, I got invited, let me do this. Because, you know, it's hard to say no when someone invites you and says, oh, I like your songwriting, will you join my contest? And immediately I regretted it, because there are rules, and I don't like lots of rules. And the rules are, you know, you're given a topic, you're given a list of words that must be included in the song, and bonus points for the word monkey. Don't ask me why, I don't know why. But anyway, there's just this guy in the DC area who runs a songwriting contest. His name is Paul Lloyd, and the contest is called the It's Just This Guy songwriting contest, because it's Paul Lloyd, he's just this guy who likes songs. And so the topic, to make matters even worse, not only was I given a topic, but the topic was songwriting contests. I'm like, oh my God, how meta can you get? That's ridiculous. Who can write a song about a songwriting contest and use all? Well, on a drive up to Falcon Ridge Folk Festival, as a matter of fact, is when I composed this song, or at least got the idea for this song, while writing with my then younger teenager. We were riffing on, well, if you're going to put a monkey in a song, the monkey needs to be a character in the song, and woo, boom, an idea was born. So this is a song about beware of shortcuts. Some things don't have life hacks, like writing songs for contests. So I want to be a writer like my great Uncle Ned. He lived in Greenwich Village, and before he was dead, he wrote 57 stories that were not very long. A couple mystery novels and a prize-winning song. One song on his Smith Corona. You guys know what a Smith Corona is? A typewriter. For the younger folks in the audience, a typewriter was a machine on which one typed words on paper. Imagine that. Anyway, Dad left me his apartment. It's got a great vibe, plus a lot of great stuff, so I just had to imbibe. I sat around one evening and I had me a few, waiting for the muse to come and drop me a clue, one clue on that Smith Corona. Woke up with a headache and some really bad hair, and I stumbled from the village way up to Times Square, feeling so pathetic till I met a little man who had a little monkey, so I made a little plan, one plan for that Smith Corona. You see, I'd heard about a contest, and since I like to sing. I thought I'd throw my hat into the songwriting ring. I've got my uncle's eyebrows, genetics are strong. I sure can't write a novel, but there's maybe a song, one song in that Smith Corona. Because there is a theory that a monkey, if he had enough time, could type up all of Shakespeare, including the rhyme. I read all the requirements this contest has got. Not one forbid a monkey. I figured why not one monkey for one song on my Smith Corona. Brought the monkey home to my Uncle Ned's place. Ordered up some takeout and I showed him the space. He was ready for the challenge. Started to type, so I went down to the hookah bar to smoke me a pipe. One pipe and one monkey for one song on my Smith Corona. That's the passage of time. I went back to the apartment in the middle of the night, to a wide open door and the lights burning bright. When I looked around, I found the monkey was gone, along with the scotch and the takeout Szechuan. No monkey, no booze, no food, no song, one Smith Corona. So now there's just me and that Smith Corona. Just a little of me and that Smith Yep. Did I win? Second. And thank you for asking. And like best prize package in the world. That's like the cool thing about this. He gives you a little check, which is always very nice to get like a little money for writing a song. And he sent a prize package of like a trophy. It was this great golden trophy with my name taped on the bottom, like in master tape. Carolann Solebello, second prize, and it was a softball trophy. It was awesome. And like there was like M&Ms and like all kinds of little candies and a couple of like his kids' toy soldiers and some Lego pieces. Best prize package ever. I think there was even some Play-Doh in there. It was great. I would totally enter again. Well, I did actually enter again. I wrote a terrible song because I'm like, how am I? Because again, my rule was like, how do you put a monkey in a song? I'm like, ooh, Hanuman, the monkey god from Hindu mythology, and it just didn't work. They didn't. It was a little too obtuse, I think, so I didn't win that time. But I will always have the Smith Corona song. In the backyard, in the morning, in the barefoot summer, a child exploring, she is humming with the breathing of the newborn blades of grass, just teething in the softness, in the stillness, in the sweet green smell of the garden, chillness, it's beginning and ending. In an instant comes the heat descending now. This is now. There is only now. light she is spinning, reeling. In an instant comes a storm of feeling in maelstrom, in the quiet, in the mystery of internal riot. She is breathing with the drumming of her heartbeat and electric humming. Now, this is now. Later will come later, but then later will be now. So for now, this is now. Moments go, can it be enough to know for now? This is now. There is only the backyard and the morning and the barefoot summer child exploring. Thank you very much. A friend of mine from the yoga studio where I go said, I think that might be your most Buddhist song. And I hadn't really thought about that before I wrote it. I'm just attempting to stay present all the time in my body, and it's really hard. Especially when you just want to escape the body and just go somewhere else. I find a lot of reasons to wish to escape lately. I don't know about you guys, but yeah. Funny, that leads me to this next number. I wrote this a while back, but I think it still kind of applies. People are a little edgy. I don't know, do you find this? People a little edgy? I find it mostly when I'm driving in my car. People are edgy. Not necessarily on the highway, but people, like, when I drive around Brooklyn, which I don't do a whole lot, but, you know, I have to move my car twice a week, so I do have to get in it. But people are a little edgy. Maybe it's me, I don't know. Dead stop traffic, side street, Brooklyn. Why you gotta lean on your horn? Steel beasts creeping in one long column, wailing when they step on a thorn. Nobody is patient, but nobody is moving, and nobody can see up ahead. Bumper stickers and tailpipes, and maybe suspended like they're recently dead. I'm out of my mind. That's the sing-along part. Ready? Out of my mind. It's kind of cathartic. Trapped inside of this tin can bubble in the echo chamber between my ears. Stark matter raving, red flag waving, ringing bells that nobody hears. Horns keep sounding, hearts keep pounding. Oh, why you gotta get so upset? Between you and me, there ain't nothing to see. Tunnel vision is the best we can get. I'm out of my mind. Out of my mind. All I know is let go. Suddenly getting too frustrated, everything's out of my hands. Nations crumble, leaders fumble, while I'm busy making my plans. Forest burning, but nobody is learning to see the view. We cut down the trees. I grew taller, the world grew smaller. Now it's got me down on my knees and out of my Thank you so much for sticking around to listen. I know it's a long night. Thank you for coming out. I was pleasantly surprised to how many people came out, and wow, and all of the beautiful songs I heard. It was wonderful. I just was mesmerized sitting up front. Loved it. I used to run an open mic. As a matter of fact, I'm kind of longing to run an open mic again. It's one of my favorite things to do. I ran an open mic in a beautiful church in the West Village in Manhattan, and boy, the residents like this room. Nice big resonant room, beautiful. So I miss it. So keep this going. Congrats to you guys for keeping this going. I know they got shut down for a while during the pandemic, but hooray, you're back! And hooray, we're all still here. I have news for you. We are the survivors. Isn't that great? It is. It really is. It'll seem greater eventually. But we're still here, and I still consider this. Right, maybe, yeah. Reverting backwards. I celebrate that. I do, and I still don't take for granted the fact that we can do this, because there was a time when I really thought I was never going to have the privilege of standing at a microphone and singing songs again, gathering in a room with people for music to hear and share and connect. So I am grateful, and this song is for all of us. It's called A Prayer for the Living. That's us. Shadows fill the space between the curtains and the wall. Through the window I left open, I can smell the rain. It's just about to fall. There's a stillness all around, like nothing I have ever felt before. Such a stillness with no sound lingers in the air and shakes my core. So I tremble in the dim light and I listen to you breathe. In the evening, we hold hands and watch the news until we feel we're gonna drown. Through the window, barely open, comes a siren from the street 5 stories down. There's a silence when it goes, heavier than what was there before. Such a silence no one knows, till we don't wanna hear it anymore. As it was in the beginning, we are now as we were then. Golden stairs of planet spinning, we will pass this way. As it was in the beginning, we are now as we were then. Golden stairs of planet spinning, we will pass this way. Again, again, again. Amen. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. I'm going to leave you with this one tune, which is the opening tune from my last record. It's all about, like, you never know who you're going to meet in a bar or on the astral plane. I'm not really sure which, but anyway. Thank you all for listening. Thank you. I have also a mailing list in the back. If you'd like to stay in touch, I can let you know. I can send you an email about once a month or so, let you know where I'm playing, hopefully more often in this part of the world. So thank you for being awesome. Thank you for continuing this beautiful open mic and creating this wonderful community that seems to have grown since last time I was here, which is awesome. So yeah, keep on keeping on, people.